Hi, so today I'm coming on to show you a basic hack. Hack is highlighting and contouring, and if you're new to mascara or just finding out about this awesome makeup, or you just got your makeup and you want to see what to do with it for the first time, this is sort of a back to basics video for you. So if you're new to mascara, mascara is a highlighting and contouring foundation system. The makeup comes in little tins. It's cream based, so unlike like liquid foundation, which kind of gets on and cracks or dries out your skin a little bit, this is cream based, which is really hydrating, and it's smooth and it just kind of melts into your skin, so you have like a second skin look. It's very natural looking. It's not heavy, which I had just worn concealer under my eyes before and powder, and that's it. And I decided to up my makeup game a little bit, and I am so glad that I found this system, so I want to share it with you. So today I'm going to use this mini double decker. It's my favorite size to start with because it gives you everything you need. All the little extras are included, and there's even a little bit room to grow. So this is the mini double decker. But some people start with just a basic 4, so I'll start with that so you can see what that looks like. Highlighting, contouring, and a lip and cheek for your color. And you can also get bigger sizes as well as you decide to expand or get more color options. So let's get started with our hack. So the first thing we're going to do with our highlighting and contouring, and today I'm going to be using 2 brushes. I recommend these 2 to start out with because they're just awesome. This is called the Blush and Bronzer brush. It's super fluffy. It buffs the makeup right into your skin and blends it all out, and they're all double-ended, which is just extra bang for your buck. And then I love the detail hack for contouring because it gives you the detail. It gives you a little bit of more precision for the detail. But there's a brush called a 30-second hack if you only want 1 brush, and that kind of does the job of what both of these do. So you want brushes and your makeup, and then you're good to go. So I'm going to start with my highlight color. So highlight is what we think of as our traditional foundation, which you probably used as a foundation before. And this is a color that I will match to you. I'll match it to your skin tone. All you have to do is send me a makeup-free selfie, and I will color match you. And we have a wide variety of color foundations, from very light to very dark, everything in between. So this is my main highlight color, and I'm just putting this on the lower half of my face, and it just evens out my skin tone, cancels out any of that redness. I'm going to put it just on the top of my forehead as well. And make sure it's kind of stippling that in, kind of like dabbling it in. And it really does not take much makeup, and it just gives you full coverage. So there's my main highlight color. When I color match you, I'll also give you a brightening highlight. That shade is a little bit lighter than your skin tone. It's a couple shades lighter, and we just put that under our eyes, but instead of concealer, what I used to use as concealer, this brightening highlight, instead of covering up like a bag or a circle, actually you're going to bring it into a triangle on your face. So it's really like paint by numbers. If you know where to put all the colors and there's instructions included, it's super, super easy. So this triangle of light seeks to highlight your eyes in the center of your face. So as opposed to concealing, what we used to do is like conceal or cover things up, this just really highlights your best features. It brings attention to your eyes, brightens up your face. It makes you look more awake, less tired, and just bright and glowy. So I've got 2 colors on. They're very subtle differences, but they just add some dimension and some brightness to my face. So already I'm feeling like a little more even. I'm feeling brighter. I've got that brightening highlight in the middle. So that's just with 2 colors, and already my face is looking much more polished. Okay, so the third thing that we're going to do is called contouring, and I had never contoured before mascara. I am going to use kind of the oval shape of my detail hack brush and just dabble it right in the contour. The contour is a dark shade. It's like a dark shadow color, and it's meant to mimic or accentuate the shadows that naturally fall on your face. So it gives your face some angles and some depths. It kind of thins things out and sculpts your face. So this is basically sculpting, and I'm going from the top of my ear basically down. So it's kind of highlighting, not highlighting, but it's accentuating that shadow that naturally falls on your cheekbone. People call this the push-up bra for your face because it just gives you that instant facelift that people pay thousands of dollars for. And we can just create it with different colors of foundation, which is great. So I'm using that contour. Right now the line looks harsh, but I always blend that in with that fluffy end of the brush. So in a minute, it's going to be blended. Right now it looks a little harsh. And the beautiful thing about cream is that, like, if I go a little bit too farther than I want, I can just clean it up and it just all blends together so nicely. So the other places that I use contour is the top of my forehead to give me some depth and dimension there. And then my favorite place is right here under the jaw and along the neck line a little bit, and that just takes away that any extra skin that you have. Middle age, so I feel like anything to look younger and thinner. I don't know if you can tell, but already I just feel like it sculpts out and thins out my face quite a bit. Okay, so that's that. And then the other thing that you can use the small end for is a detailed contouring on your nose. Now, I never thought I would do a nose contour, but instead of paying thousands of dollars for plastic surgery, this just creates that extra shadow that you naturally have, but it just makes it a little more defined so it looks thinner, and again, just more definition. This is great for if you're online Zooming now that we're in a pandemic and home a lot of the time. So that's great. Or if you're just working from home. So those are all my basic colors. These three make up my face basically. And then you're just gonna blend them in. And the last color that I'm gonna use, and then you can just see that definition. It gives me just a little life, a little extra something to my makeup. So I love it. I fell in love with mascara, which is why I became a makeup artist, because I just love the confidence and the natural beauty that it brings out, and I wanted to help other women find that also. So the other thing that you can do, these are extras. I put these here because a lot of people just start with the first four, but if you wanted some extras, we do have cream bronzer, which I really like to just kind of warm up my skin tone, makes it a little warmer. And I use that just to kind of blend the colors in also. I'd never used bronzer before either. I really was not a makeup person before mascara at all. Okay, so that adds that to my face. And then I'm gonna flip back over to the smaller end of my fluffy brush. I'm gonna dip it in the lip and cheek color. We have so many colors and they look kind of bright and pigmented in the tin, but when you put them on, it's just this nice subtle pop of color. So this is Tropicana. It's a little peachy, and you're gonna put your blush color right on the apples of your cheek, just above your contour. So that's that. And then you can blend it in if you feel like it went on a little heavy, or just to kind of blend it into the contour a little bit to look more natural. There you go. Then the beauty thing about all of these colors is that they can be multitasking. So before I get to putting this, I can put this on my lips right now. So I'll use the same color, Tropicana, pop that on my lips. Just a nice pretty pink color. And so those are my basic four, and then I added my bronzer. One other extra option with mascara, which is one of my favorites, is called Illuminator, and it's a very, very shimmery, like a shimmery color. This one's rose gold, so it's a little rose gold. We also have Dulce. We have a kind of a lighter white shimmer, and I'm just gonna pat that on the top of my cheekbone and under my brow bone, and that's just the place that the natural light hits your face, so it just gives you a little extra shimmer, kind of a little extra glow. And this looks really nice when you're outside and the sun hits you, or if you're on a Zoom and you kind of turn, it catches the light. It just gives you a little extra dimension again, and it kind of makes your face come alive. So just pat that on the upper part of my cheekbone and my brow bone. And there we go. So that's the Illuminator. You can also double that and pop it on your lips for a little shimmer too. A little top coat on your lipstick, which is kind of fun. All right, so those are your cream bases on the top, and my whole face is pretty much done, but I will add some details. And I do have a couple of little brushes that I like to use for like eyeshadows, eye work, lips sometimes, or lip lining. And these are some little tools I'm going to use for that. And that's where I go to my second layer, which is my powders. And so I'll do a little eyeshadow look with my eyeshadow everything brush. Just a real basic look is to take a base color, a light base color, and kind of give your eye a wash all over, to kind of give it that even highlight brightness. Then to take kind of a darker color, this one's called Lullaby, and put that on the outside corner and up in your crease a little bit. And because my eyes are a little hooded, I put it above the crease too. And this is just adding that same effect, like dimension and a little boldness and depth to your eye look, just like we did to our face with the contouring. So I'm going to put that on the outside corner. This is the denser, smaller end of the eyeshadow everything brush. And again, these brushes are great because they're dual purpose. And I'm just going to flip it over and blend that in with my fluffy end, kind of buff that out and blend it in with the fluffy end of my eyeshadow everything brush. It's hard to see with my camera lighting, so there. Okay, and then again, a little fun extra step is taking a pop of shimmer and putting that right in the center again to catch the light and bring the brightness to your eyes. This is one of my favorite shimmers called As You Wish. It's kind of a peachy pearlescent color, little pink, little peach. And again, I'm just going to blend that in with my brush. And it gives my eyes a little bit of a shimmer. And then my last step, I'm going to take this color called Sabrina, and I'm going to just pop that in the corner of my eye to kind of make my eyes look awake and set. Then I'm going to fill in my brows. You can use any brow brush that you have. The good thing again about the multitasking is I'm just going to use my contour color and fill in my brows with that. So really easy. It saves you money from having to buy a lot of products, and it definitely saves time and space by having everything all in one compact. So easy to travel with and just to pop it in your drawer, and you've got everything you need. So I'm filling in my brows with my contour to make it dual purposed. And that's pretty much it. I do need to add my mascara, and then I usually have a shadow that I forgot to put in here for my eyeliner, so I'm going to grab that. Okay, I added my mascara, and then I added I do like to use an eyeshadow color for my eyeliner. So this is a color called Midnight, and I'll just go right in and use that on my lower lash line. Again, multitasking, don't need a separate eye pencil. Just adding that right into my compact magnetic. And then another cool thing, you can see some of my colors are low. When they get low, you just pop one out and replace it. You don't have to get a whole new compact or buy a whole kit. You just get that one color. Our big cream tins are only $14 each, so it's really easy just to get a replacement when you need one. The eyeshadows, the powder eyeshadows are $12. And our big powders are $16. So $12, $14, or $16 for a color that lasts a long time. So now my look is done. Everything in one, literally everything except for my mascara is all right here. Super easy. So fun. And then the last thing I want to do is I want to set my makeup. So I am going to use a setting spray, and you can get different brands. This is Maskcara's brand of Stay Spray. And because my mascara is, a lot of times I'll spray my face, but because I already have my mascara on, I'm going to pat this on with the Perfector sponge. I sprayed my sponge directly to set that makeup, lock it in, and that just takes off if you got any excess anywhere. This makeup is so forgiving. It's so easy. Like I said, I have no makeup experience. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And then the last step, if you like a more matte look, to keep your face, or if you have oily skin, you want to have more of a matte look or take away some of that oil, is to use some setting powder. This is translucent, so it's Works for any skin tone. And I'm just patting that right under my eyes where I don't want to look shiny. And also it helps to set your makeup there. I don't want my cream to settle in any of my fine lines, so the powder helps to set it and make sure it doesn't get in the creases. And then if I'm shiny or oily anywhere else, I can add that. Right now it really helps with mask wearing to have some setting powder. So all done. My whole face, it took, usually when I'm not talking through my process, it takes about 8 minutes for me to do my whole face. Some people can do it in 5. But that's it. So super easy. If you want to get started or try it, all you need to do is message me with, just message me and I'll contact you. I'll just need a makeup free selfie to give you a color match, and then you can build your custom palette. Have a great day.